Hello YouTube, welcome back. This is a response to MrMonkeySwag's request for a video response for our top 5 coins. So as you notice, I have a pile, 5 piles. I like to separate them out into categories. My category that I chose are coins from each of the continents. And as everybody knows, there are 7 continents, but 2 of them don't produce coins. So that's Antarctica and South America. But if anybody knows of any coins from South America, please let me know. So what I have here are coins from Australia, Europe, North America, China, Asia, and Africa. So first start off with the Perth Mint in Australia. I chose these as my finalists, and from one of them will be my favorite. So this one is the Australian High Relief Kangaroo. So these are the same design as the gold kangaroo and the same size as well, because this is a chunkier coin and it is 32 millimeters, same size as the gold coin. Now they started minting these in 2010, so I look at these as a low-cost way of buying Australian kangaroos if you like their design and don't want to pay the high premiums or high prices of gold. So this is one of my finalists. Another finalist is, of course, the Kookaburra. This one is a 2008 and one of the more popular ones, probably because of the intricate design of the spider web down here, and every year they have a different design of the kook, but this one seems to be the most popular. And then, of course, is the Lunars, and this one I chose is the rabbit. Chose this one for sentimental reasons because out of my 3 sons, 2 of them were born in the year of the pig and 1 in the year of the rabbit. And not choosing any favorites, the pig hasn't come out yet, so here is the rabbit coin. But this is to represent all of the Lunar releases, and these are my finalists. So to choose one of these, my finalist would be the Lunar. That's number 1 of my favorite coins. Next is Europe. Here is the iconic Sovereign. This is a 2017, and it's a 200th anniversary of the modern sovereign. Here's a mint mark down here. Whenever they have a new monarch, within a year or so, they would put the monarch on the obverse, or on this side. I don't know if it's the obverse or reverse. They keep changing it on me. But this is a finalist for my Europe collection. Also in Europe is the Britannia. I love these Britannia designs, especially this one. This one is the 2017 200th anniversary, where it has the radial lines, which is new for this year. And my favorite change is the background for the Queen side. In the last 2 years, the anti-counterfeiting measures were larger stucco or raised bumps back here, but this one makes it a lot more subtle and makes this design a lot smoother and cleaner. So here's my finalists. Another finalist is the Philharmonic. This Philharmonic is a 1995 version denominated in shilling, and when Austria joined the EU, they created they minted the Philharmonic with the euro denomination. But this one's still one of my favorites. I was an expat working in Germany many years ago, and I got a chance to travel to Vienna often because my company had a division there that I needed to travel to once a month. So I got to know Vienna very well and love going there. So this one has sentimental reasons for me and one of my favorites. And other finalist, of course, is the Queen's Beast. Not much more I can say about this that hasn't been said in my previous videos. This one is the latest release, the 2-ounce silver red dragon of Wales. Okay, so these are my finalists, and it was very difficult to choose one, but if I were to choose one, the final favorite would be the Sovereign. Moving to North America. So this one is the Libertad. I chose a 1/4 ounce proof Libertad because of the mirror-like background and the sleekness of this Libertad. Not saying that the BU one is bad, but this one makes it look so much more elegant. And another reason for choosing the smaller one is that the reverse here shows the design that I prefer, which is the single eagle with the snake in the mouth. The larger coins have this in the center of the reverse as well, but it has all the other coat of arms surrounding it, making it look a little too busy. So I like the simplicity of this single design here. So finalist, the Libertad. And also finalist is the Kennedy half dollar. Chose this mostly because of all the hope and optimism that Kennedy brought forth when he was elected president back in 1960. And this is the reverse, the standard American junk silver. Another finalist here. Most people probably haven't seen this, but this is one of my favorites in the elemental realm, and it satisfied the geek inside of me, where this is the symbol for silver, Ag, and surrounding it is the electron field with the atomic number and the atomic weight. So this one's my finalist for my favorite. But to choose one comes down to the Libertad. Next to China, or Asia. And obviously in Asia, the standard here is the Chinese panda. So I'm trying to show the reflections in the eyes, because one of the ways I was told on detecting an authentic Chinese panda is if you move this around, you will see the fur shiny or reflective, and so should the eyes. So this is 2013, one of my favorites, because the only panda that has 3 pandas on it. And this one came out late last year. It is the Panda Lunar. And this is ultra high relief with the goats, and they look like they're jumping out from the coin. This was the first release. 2 ounce. The panda changes every year, and obviously the Luna changes every year. And I also have on order the Korean Ji-woo 1 ounce silver, but that's not going to be in yet. So my favorite in this category is the panda. Next favorite from Africa, the classic Krugerrand. This one is my first gold piece, 1984, with Paul Kruger in the back. Very classic, sleek design. Also from Africa is the African Somali elephants. This gets a notch down for me because a lot of the oldest elephants that I have are starting to spot, and I'm afraid that all the ones that I have right now will develop spots down the road. But these are nice designs if you can put up with the spotting. So I also don't have the Rwanda Lunar. I know a lot of people like that design, but that doesn't float my boat. So for Africa, I think I am going to cheat and not choose one of these as my favorite, and go over to here and choose my Philharmonic, because, as I said, this is a very good reminder of the great times I had when I was in Europe. So these are my favorite coins: Perth Mint Lunar, Sovereign, Libertads, Chinese Panda, and Austrian Philharmonics. So you notice in the background here, I have my swan. That is my substitute for the Perth Mint swan that I missed out on. So that is a Swarovski crystal piece that I picked up when I was doing my expat work in Germany. So we'll keep this around for my swan substitute. And that is my VR for the 5 favorite coins. Thank you everybody for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.